I still remember the smell from his stall, raw meat mixed with something that wasn't meat at all. I grew up helping my aunt sell vegetables in our town market in western Kenya. Our stall was right between two butcher tables. One belonged to Baba Keto, an old man who walked slow but clean. The other belonged to a younger man named Musa. Musa was loud, always shouting about how his meat was the freshest. He hated that people still lined up at Baba Keto's stall even though his own had brighter signs and louder talk. You could see it in the way he watched the old man, jaw tight, eyes sharp. One day, right before the holidays, business was crazy. People wanted meat for family meals. Baba Keto's stall had a line so long it reached the fruit sellers. Musa's had only a few people. He looked angry, like he was ready to bite someone. I was packing tomatoes when I saw Musa walk behind Baba Keto's stall. He didn't know I was watching. He bent over the old man's chopping block and sprinkled something from a small bottle. A fine white powder. He did it fast and left even faster. I didn't understand what it was, but my stomach turned. Later that afternoon, customers from Baba Keto's line started to complain. Their meat smelled strange. Some said it made their hands itch. A woman came back shouting that her dog refused to eat it. The market elders came to check. They sniffed the meat and stepped back right away. They said someone must have spoiled it on purpose. Baba Keto looked shocked. He kept saying he didn't know how it happened. His hands were shaking. When the elders asked if anyone saw something, I stayed quiet. My aunt squeezed my arm so hard I thought she would leave marks. She whispered, "Don't talk. Don't get involved." The elders decided to close Baba Keto's stall for a month to keep the market safe. I watched him pack his knives with tears in his eyes. The next morning, people rushed to Musa's stall. He smiled like nothing bad had happened. The smile made my skin crawl. But things didn't stay good for him for long. A few days later, customers started saying Musa's meat tasted bitter. Some said it made them sick. Flies crowded his stall more than usual, even when he chased them with smoke. People whispered that maybe the spirits of the animals were angry. Or maybe it was a curse for doing wrong. One morning, Musa came running into the market screaming that something had eaten through his storage bags in the night. When we checked, the meat inside was black. Not rotten, black, as if burned. But nothing around it was burned. That same week, the health officers came and shut down his stall completely. They said the meat was unsafe. Musa tried to blame Baba Keto, but no one believed him. Baba Keto returned after his month was over. His customers came back too, slowly but surely. Musa never returned. Some people say he left town. Others say he started selling cheap meat in villages far away. But my aunt says something different, something she whispered only once. She said, "When you spoil another man's hand, the spirits spoil yours twice." I don't know if that's true. But sometimes, when I pass the empty space where Musa's stall used to be, I still smell that strange mix, raw meat and something wrong, and I remember what I saw. And I'm glad I kept my mouth shut.